It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from New Orleans. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. May. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and 4 coming up now. Here's May to the air. Dialing up a receiver screen. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Mitchell off the pistol give. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, New Orleans.
They just continue to make the excellent look routine, Kate. That's hard to do. This offense played at such a high level last week, and they're not slowing down now.
No shortage of confidence here, and not surprising after we saw how they played last week.
Yeah, just confidence is a big, big key in this defense. They better rise to the occasion.
That one right down the middle. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing here, Darnold. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. It's a Minnesota touchdown.
Complete to Malik Neighbors.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Sanders connects on that extra point. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Going play action. May. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. The good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Well, that right there is more of what we expect from him, right, Brock? Didn't get to see that much a week ago. Really held in check by great defensive efforts.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet. Everybody else made plenty of noise to ensure they could get the win. Now, a week later, I know these receivers are the good ones. They want their touches.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now May on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is May. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Trying to throw for it with May. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Darnold looking to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Darnold's on 1st and 10. Now up over 2,000 yards passing early in this season. They'll work against the blitz. And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. So that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Second down, Darnold. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running backs. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Pickup of 17. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown,
Troy Franklin. Number 5 for him this season. Now right there, the type of first quarter drive that you expect, Brock, from a team that's on a little winning streak, right? Same rhythm we've seen the last couple of weeks and picking up where they left off.
No coach at any level is going to try and fix what isn't broken yet. They're going to try and augment it, sure, and maybe, adjust when you have to, but no adjusting there. That was just an efficient drive.
Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. That one only good for a couple. It's second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
This is Smith. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Here's the pistol snap to May. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Waiting deep is DK. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Darnold. That one's complete to Chimere DK. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Darnold's pass complete to Chimere DK. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Extra
Jason
point attempt
Sanders
coming from
for the extra
Sanders.
point.
Sent right down the middle and good. They bump their lead up to 14.
21. Saints 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Here's May. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, here's May. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 29-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
4th down.
May throwing for it. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Now Darnold. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. To the left and reeled in by DK. He's going to get to the sideline and out with a gain of, looks like about 23 yards. That's going to be a Minnesota 1st down.
1st down and a
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Darnold now to throw. And he can't pull this one in, and that's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Working on 2nd down. Darnold. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Odafe Oweh. 4 sacks in that win last week, and now they've got one here.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down. And I think the kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive is to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses, is because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points. Hardman
with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Forbes on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
RPO here. Quick throw grabbed by Flowers. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
To Zay Flowers.
Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Ain't had a throw on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to be a big gain, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that is going to be 1st down Saints.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
Flowers. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Got 4
6.
on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Here's made in the air. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK.
Jim DK on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Under pressure, and it gets to him. Brought down near the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd down.
Throwing here, Darnold. He won't escape. They take him down back at the 3. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Oh, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. May. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Made a throw it. He rolls to his right. Now to his right, out it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Able to get it to Franklin. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Darnold looking to throw. To the outside, caught by DK. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Now a deep shot back towards the middle of the field. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Throwing is May. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And they'll be looking at some decent decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down. Darnold. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Vikings with a big play. 34 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Darnold. Forced out to his right. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And that is back-to-back sacks for him.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Darnold to throw. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Saints. His 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Saints. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Both finding his back. Mixon. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Darnold now to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Man, a little wooded down the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert. Right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert, that was a shot, just didn't hit it.
It looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Throw is caught by the back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. May looking to throw. Cut out left. Defense gets to him, shells him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that is going to give the Saints a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 32. May's going to take it himself. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
The give now to Mitchell. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? May now. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zay Flowers. Number 5 for him this season. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that brings this one back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get sent. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That's caught left side by Stowers. And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker. So give him 9 on that play. And now a very manageable 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Darnold hits his running back. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that is a Vikings 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This is Darnold on 1st. That last pass, Brock, taking him over 300 yards for this ball game. Back now, pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Now 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Darnold. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. It's going to be a Minnesota 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
We've set it downs from 37. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. To throw. Here's Darnold. He's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Troy Franklin. His 2nd in this game, matching his total from last week.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. All right, welcome back. Quarter begins with a 2nd down and 6. To throw, here's May. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Adams, complete. And this is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped down. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 now from the 46. Quick throw completed by May. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to Flowers they go. Makes the tackle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Smith. He finds space into the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, Saints.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. This is good. So this game now hanging on every possession, Brock, just like we like it. We're tied up here in the 4th.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Second down, Darnold. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And that's the 4th for him this season.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Running in here with Smith. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. Make that 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Now carry, it's Smith. And they find him after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's made in the air. He's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact. That forces 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darnold looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Greg Woodson. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Vikings 31. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Now on the return, here's DK. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Motioning the tight end now. Donald coming back after the pick. To the right and hauled in by Stowers. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Motioning left is their running back. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over first.
All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
At the 30-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Mitchell on the carry. Has some space inside the 15. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He was taken down.
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. On the run, it's Smith. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Back to the well again. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
On the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott.